The school bell rang for lunch, a shrill sound that made Ava tighten her grip on her worn backpack. While other students rushed toward the noisy tables, Ava retreated to a quiet corner of the cafeteria. She sat alone on the cold linoleum floor, slowly opening her lunchbox. Inside, there was nothing but an empty plastic tray. A few feet away, a boy unwrapped a thick ham sandwich, the scent of fresh bread drifting toward her like a cruel taunt. Ava swallowed hard, her stomach cramping in a familiar hollow ache. She forced her eyes onto her math textbook, pretending to study pages she had already memorized. This was her secret ritual, repeated every day for 3 long weeks. She told herself she was not hungry, even as her hands trembled slightly while packing the empty box back into her bag. She didn't realize that someone was watching. Miss Rivera stood by the doorway, her observant eyes tracking the students. She noticed Ava never joined the lines or the laughter. The teacher walked over, her heels clicking softly against the floor. She knelt beside the young girl, her gaze landing on the empty container. "Ava?" she whispered softly. Ava tried to look away, her pride fighting a losing battle against the exhaustion in her bones. But the warmth in Miss Rivera's expression was a shield she could no longer hide behind. The dam finally broke. Ava whispered about her father working double shifts at the warehouse, and her mother lying bedridden at home, unable to move. Tears spilled over, tracking clean lines through the dust on her pale cheeks. She spoke of the empty cupboards and the quiet nights. Miss Rivera did not interrupt with empty promises or pity. Instead, she reached out and placed a steady hand on Ava's shoulder, nodding slowly to let her know she was heard. That very evening, the teacher sat at her desk, her fingers flying across the keyboard as she drafted a proposal for a community-funded meal program. She made 10 urgent phone calls before dinner, fueled by a quiet, fierce determination. By the next morning, grocery vouchers sat on the principal's desk. When the lunch bell rang the following Monday, Ava didn't head for the corner. Miss Rivera was waiting at the end of the line with a smile. She handed Ava a heavy tray filled with a warm sandwich, a crisp apple, and a cold carton of milk. For the first time in weeks, Ava sat at the main table. As she took a bite, a healing warmth spread through her. She looked up and saw Miss Rivera watching from the doorway, offering a small, firm nod of approval. Ava finished every crumb, her eyes bright and clear, no longer searching for the nearest exit.